to be, the dark place, where it actually should be. And life is not easy, and there's no super easy kingdom of heaven. There's a place waiting to help humanity. I tell you what, I've experienced it. I believe it. There's a God there who cares, and he's working with the aliens to help make sure that we are safe. And the cool thing I saw about him, he was the kind of God that treats anything. He would give a hard rap, which is like a tap or a hard tap on something, that's treated as like a killing act. If a God did that, this God would do that to them with a tit for tat strategy. He was very fair, and he wrapped two away. Now I was like, that is tit for tat fair. Only because of what I need to be quiet. Understood. I'm trying to just be honest about a good God. And the fact of the matter is, there are some things that don't look good or don't look right. But all right. Oh, and these gods I'm talking about when I say other gods are pretty much demons. And the God I'm talking about when I say God is pretty much the God that dealt with the parts of the Bible involving the Garden of Eden and the Archangel. I never met Gabriel. I don't know what Gabriel is. I don't know anything about reading about angels, but and the devil and that stuff. So he is that one that people kind of forgotten about. And kind of fall into the wayside from the looks of of what he's taking care of. Because people just sort of focus on Christ and all that, and they forget about this, origination story. That was really much a story involving a different God. And he's been up there a long time, which is very encouraging, because I take a very scary perspective. I always worry about things like if I observe it. When I observe it, I collapse the wave function and I bring it into some being in reality. And so here's the thing that's the scary part for me. If something doesn't come into part of reality, it doesn't actually appear in reality, then the probability of it appearing in part of the wave function gets lower and lower over time. So if you haven't been around and you're some quantum phenomenon, then the chances of you appearing the longer you're gone go lower and lower and lower. And eventually they become so low that the likelihood of your ever recurring is damn near zero. And that's that thing always scared me, because I'm such a literal person who thinks about the science, and I'm like, what happens if I collapse you, if I as the observer look at you wrong, then when I collapse that and I don't know enough about you, I make you look wrong, and I make your singular what you were as a wave function collapse into something that was less true to what you would have been prior, given my incorrect observation. So all this scary stuff that led me to a place of essentially worrying extreme amounts about what effects I might have, quantum mechanical effects I might have by observation and lack of interaction over time. Decoherence and all this stuff affected my head, and decoherence is a safe notion, but if you have decoherence from something that is not another object in the universe, I do not understand how it works, but I sort of treat it the same in my heart. Oh, off topic. I'm a killer on accident. Complete accident. Can I get this hopper to... Because of fear. And that's kind of one of the things that can happen, I think. If you're so afraid, it's like, if I don't see you, if I observe you wrong,